The biggest mistake sellers are making right now isn't necessarily overpricing their home. It's believing that if their home isn't selling, the only answer is to lower the price. In today's market, that simply isn't true. With interest rates rising and buyers becoming more payment conscious, sellers have more than one tool available to help them sell their home. This one strategy is becoming increasingly more common, and it's seller concessions. The market has shifted. Just a few years ago, sellers had all the leverage. Today's market is very different. According to Redfin, sellers offered buyer concessions in 46.2% of home sales during the 3 months ending May 31st of this year. That's the highest percentage Redfin has recorded for any spring market since they began tracking the data in 2019. Why? Because there are approximately 47% more sellers than buyers in today's market. Buyers have choices, and when buyers have choices, sellers have to be competitive. Many people immediately think they need to lower the price. Maybe, but maybe not. Competing in today's market starts long before discussing price. It starts with preparation. Your home still has to capture buyers emotionally, and that can mean fresh paint, clean spaces, updated lighting, a well-maintained kitchen, and good photography. All of the things that we talk about on this channel. But there's a lot of competition out there, especially with new construction homes that are offering interest rate buydowns and paid closing costs. Once buyers have emotionally connected with a home, they start doing the math and reality sets in. Monthly payments, taxes, closing costs, cash needed to close. That's where many buyers begin to struggle. Not because they don't want to buy the home, but because they're trying to make the numbers work. This is where seller concessions come in. A seller concession is simply money the seller agrees to contribute toward certain buyer expenses. It might help with closing costs, or it could go toward an interest rate buydown, which in turn helps to lower monthly payments. Instead of simply lowering the sale price, you're helping solve a problem for today's buyers. Let's look at a simple example. Suppose you do reduce your home's price by $15,000. For many buyers, financing that $15,000 over 30 years doesn't reduce the monthly payment that much. Now imagine using those same dollars toward helping with closing costs or an interest rate buydown. Depending on the buyer's loan and the term, that assistance could have a much greater impact on affordability and a more comfortable monthly payment. The big picture is this: being prepared to sell your home today isn't just about aesthetics, it's also about strategy. You want buyers to walk in and fall in love. Then you want to remove as many financial obstacles as possible. And sometimes that means a concession over a price reduction. Every situation is different, which is why it's important to talk through your options with your realtor before making a decision. If you found this content helpful, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. I'm Annette Tilson, and I help sellers prepare and position their homes to sell faster and for more money.